Hi little burritos. This video is a day late because I am a terrible son. It may actually be 2 days late by the time it gets uploaded. Anyway, I just want to take a second to talk about our moms. I'm sure you called your mom yesterday for Mother's Day, but I just wanted a video to take a second and appreciate the things that our moms have done for us. My mom is pretty awesome, and she hates being in photos. So here is one of the only photos I have of me and my mom, baby Keith. So when I was a kid, we were like poor, like really poor, like dirt poor. And my mom always tried to make the best out of the situation in a way that I don't think you can actually appreciate as a kid or like a teenager, because you're also just really angry at life. So my mom would take me on the weekends to like thrift stores and outlet malls and try and help me get excited and pick out clothes that would, you know, not get me ridiculed at school. But mostly, I hated the whole situation. I hated being poor, I hated my mom for being poor, and I was probably just a massive asshole the entire time. I think back and I was probably just really mean. And so now I think back and I think, wow, this is a lady who is doing the best that she could for her kids, and probably, I mean, definitely hated being poor more than I did. I mean, there's nothing worse than being a provider who can't provide for her kids. But she still put up with me weekend after weekend, helping me in whatever way that she possibly could when she wasn't working the night shift or breaking her back at work. For a while when I was a kid, my mom worked at Kmart, which I actually appreciate a lot now because I think it gave me a lot of respect and compassion for people working at places like Kmart or the grocery store or behind the counter at the airport checkout. But in elementary school, we had this, in the cafeteria, we had the stage where if your parent came to school, you could sit up on the stage and invite 2 friends up, and it was like a big deal for being in elementary school. And my mom made sure to come to school at least twice a week, once for me and once for my sister, at least, so that we could sit up on the stage and have this thing. She went out of her way to spend her lunch coming to our school, driving there, putting up with a whole bunch of insufferable elementary school students because it's something that she could do. And like I said, we didn't have a lot of things, but I think the most important thing I grew up with was a mom who was always there. Even when she was at work, I could call her and she would run to the phone, was always around if we needed her. Anyway, so there was a couple of stories about just thinking back to my childhood and how I probably didn't appreciate my mom very much then, but how now as an adult I look back and I'm like, wow, that is an amazing woman and how much I love and respect her. And I really hope that you have a good relationship with your mom too, and that you called her yesterday, and that you call her more than just on Mother's Day. Anyway, that's it for now. See you soon, little burritos.